and got the urge, so I had to go drop a deuce. Was in the back of the store, couldn't find the bathroom. I was freaking out, so I running all around. Finally found it, and so I go in there, dropping one, and
dropping your pants or a deuce?
My deuce. Yeah. I'm going, and this man walks in, a few years older than myself, and there's an open stall next to me. He doesn't use it. He's just standing there. I'm like, well, that's weird. And then I go to start to clean myself, and I look up through the cracks, in the doors, and he's standing right there. Just
like the straight eye contact.
Just watching me, staring me right in the eye, and he would not go away.
Did you ask me if he could help you? Like, hey, give me a hand.
I froze. What was I supposed to do? He was just staring right at me.
It's a little creepy. So that little crack that's in the door, he's like, hey, you almost done in there, big boy? Because I could give you a hand if not.
Oh, it was so weird. And then after I left, he watched me wash my hands, and as I walked out, he went into the stall I was in.
The same stall?
The same stall.
Maybe it was like maybe he had like a fetish where he's like, I'm gonna smell this guy's poop. So like maybe he like dove his face like into the commode and was like, what the fuck are you doing? There's crazy people. Like after reading like all those like inanimate objects in like rectums and stuff, like there's some really creepy people. So I wouldn't put it past the guy.
It's just weird. You don't ever expect to be in those kind of situations, and then
let me spit on the tip of your dick on this one, okay?
Listen.
Okay. What about the times, or this happens to me quite often, like, I don't know about quite often, but, well, I'll be in the stall taking a poop. I'm enjoying myself. All of a sudden you hear this, door opens, this guy's like,
oh, they're like frantic, and they're like Charlie Brown dancing.
They sit on the commode and, and just like gasping for air because they're shit, and there's like blowing the commode. I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like, I'm not even using the bathroom. I just want to take a quick break or something like that from the world and just like sit down on this commode in peace and quiet, because that's where the quiet place is supposed to be, on the commode. But this guy's like destroying the toilet beside me, and his like feet are flopping all around. It starts to fucking stink so bad. Like, courtesy flush, dickwad. Like, I'm over here trying to fucking jerk off, and you're over there taking a shit. Are you serious? Like, give me a fucking break. Like, jeez. Like, hey, how about you take something to clog that up? Like, I don't know what he could take. Like, maybe put an egg up in his asshole and clog that up. Like, geez. But that happens to me about, I would say, 3 to 4 times every 7 to 8 months, if that makes sense.
All right. That's a weird
3 to 4 times every 7 to 8 months. Actually, I'll take that back. It happens maybe 3 to 5 times every 4 to 6 months.
I feel like there's an easier way to say that, but yeah. I understand.
What would be the easier way to say that?
I don't know. I don't want to think about it.
Let's just say it happens to me about once or twice every other month.
That sounds.
That's about right. That's about right. But I mean, have you ever had one of those shits where you're like so scared to fucking death that you're gonna shit your pants? So you're the one that the guy's over there jerking his little fucking pecker because he can't get pussy from anybody. He's jerking off next to you, and you're like about to blow the shit out of that commode. You're like, you like tear open your pants and like just fucking drop it.
I was at the state fair, and been eating all the greasy food, been drinking all the drinks and stuff.
The good stuff.
Yeah, and had a bunch of tickets. I was with my little brother, and I was like, let's just go ride some rides and waste all these tickets and stuff. So we're riding rides, still eating junk food and stuff, drinking and stuff, having a great time. And then I was like, all right, we're out of tickets now. I guess we can head back in. And it's a far walk. I'm like a mile and a half away from where we are now to the car. And I'm like, okay, let's just keep going. And then it hit me. I was like, oh, you got to go now. And I was like, my grandpa lives like a few minutes away from the fairgrounds.
You'll make it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, walking past bathrooms, the urge is coming, and I can feel that it's not gonna be a solid one. And so I'm like, let's just keep going, make it out of the park. I still got like 300 yards to make here, so walking and stuff, and I'm trying to look around like maybe I'm not gonna make it. Need to find somewhere to go just in case. And we keep walking and stuff, and it hits me like super hard. Like I can't walk fast anymore. Like I feel like if somebody made me laugh, I would just shit my pants right there. And so we keep going. I'm starting to cry a little bit because I know I'm not going to make it now.
Oh, dang.
And my little brother's laughing. I'm trying to keep it serious.
I'd be terrified.
Well, I was.
That's freaking
there's
scary.
like people walking around like trying to find their cars and stuff. And I'm over here and I can see the car now finally. I'm like, okay, we're right there. And then it started without me. And I was like, oh, no.
Right in the pants.
Right in the pants.
Oh, no.
I was no. So in the middle
so
of the
freaking
parking
scary.
lot, I start to like pull my pants down. Like
Everybody's walking around. Oh,
yeah,
everyone's
I don't
walking
care.
to
What
the
was I
cars. I
supposed to
wouldn't
do?
care. I wouldn't care at all. I'm like,
And so
screw y'all.
I just start making like a trail, and I see these 18-wheelers on the side. I'm like, I'm just going to go over there. So, I hobble over there, and there's little puddles and stuff behind me, and I just unload right there on the ground. And the ground was kind of slanted a little bit, so I'm leaning back towards the slant, to help.
So it kind of goes in between your legs. It's right
exactly,
in front of you, down
so the puddles are growing too big, so I'm having to move around. So I got 5 or 6 little diarrhea puddles everywhere.
And you're not stepping in it. Yeah, you got to watch where you step.
Yeah,
that could slip and you could fall in it. That'd be a double unfortunate
So
event.
I was like, man, but my pants are ruined now. So I had taken off my jean shorts and my boxers. I just threw them off to the side. And so I'm just standing there in my T-shirt. I look like Winnie the Pooh with diarrhea. And then a security guard comes around the corner and he's got a flashlight. And he's like...
So it's dark time then?
It's nighttime, yeah.
Okay, so it's not too bad. So they're like, maybe he's taking a piss. Maybe he has a vagina. Maybe he got one of those sex changes. So he's pissing. It's like poopy piss.
He starts shining the light over there. My brother's like, don't worry about him. That's my brother. He's just not feeling well. He's like, well, what's going on? And he's like, he threw up. And then the security guard goes over there and shines the light on me. And he sees me, tennis shoes and T-shirt. And then diarrhea puddles everywhere.
I threw out my butt. Threw up out my butt is what he should have said.
And then at that time, Nick came around the corner with a towel, and I just did a real quick butt floss, and we left the clothes there and drove off because there's no way getting
So you
away.
just drove home naked then?
Yeah. What was
No
I
pants.
supposed to do?
I mean, there's nothing you could do, really.
Yeah, so-
I mean, I would have did the exact opposite. Like, at least you're man enough to get your pants semi-off before you poop. I guess I used to work at a pizza place. This was, 15 years ago probably. I was right out of high school, so I was like 17 years old probably. And so I'm working at this pizza place, and I hadn't pooped in it'd been like a month probably. It'd been really bad. And no, I wasn't on opiates. I didn't have an opiate addiction. I was super, super constipated. So a buddy of mine gave me a laxative or something like that. So I had a small bowel movement the night before this happened. It was the most terrifying thing that had ever happened to me in my entire life, besides that egg that got stuck in my butt. But that's for another day. And so that's not even true. But yeah, so he gave me a laxative. So I made a slightly large, I said small, but a good sized bowel movement, at his house. Completely wrecked his toilet, clogged it up, would not flush, tried for 2.5 hours to get it unclogged. Again, I'm just notorious at clogging toilets. So if you have a toilet, don't ever let me use it because I will clog it up. But anyway, the next day, go to work, clock in, in the back, washing dishes, washing the pizza pans, getting everything ready. Hits me. Okay, so the bathroom is kind of out the door and kind of around the corner from where the back kitchen area is for the pizza place. The outside where the mall, what's it called? The food court. So it's the public restroom that I have to run to. So I run to it, sit on the commode, false alarm, just a little fart. So I'm like, all right, so I don't have to poop. So go back, washing dishes. Hits me hard again. Boom. All right, this is probably it this time. Go there. No, nothing came out. Man, I'm still constipated, I guess. So I go back to washing dishes, I felt it. I was like, nah, that's just a false alarm. I don't want to keep going back for every false alarm. Washing. About 40 seconds walk by. I was like, this is the real deal. I'm going to shit my pants. So I run as fast as I can to that back bathroom. Don't fucking make it. Do not. So I push open the door, and I'm across the leg to try to hold the poop in, and a little bit comes out. No. And no, it's already full. So I'm like, fuck, whatever. I already shit my pants. I might as well fucking finish. So I uncross my legs, and I'm just casually, just blowing out my drawers. just walking casually to the stall. Boom, just walking. So I push open the door, sit down. I mean, shit's running. This diarrhea down my leg, both my shoes. So it's like squishing, squish. So I sit down on the commode, finish. Now I swear I tear it up again. I put about 2 gallons of diarrhea back into the commode. Disgusting. So I wipe. It's all over my legs. I'm like, so I pull my pants. There was no cleaning up because there was a puddle of diarrhea, like a serious, like a good 12 ounces of diarrhea in my pants, all of my underwear and everything. So I pull up my pants. I just was like, you know what? I'm just gonna walk to my manager. So I walk up, walk to my head. He go home. She's like, "Are you sick?" It's like, I put my pants. And she laughed at me. I'm like right out of eyes. So I'm a little vulnerable, a little bit still. She laughed at me. She goes, okay. It's like, it's all right. My mom lives just like right up the street. I'm going to go shower, change. I'll be right back. But that is the most terrifying thing. And it's not even terrifying because actually fucking having terrifying would be like, oh, I'm about to poop my pants and then making it, oh, that was a close call. No, this was the full on call. I shit myself up and down every way to 7th Street. Like I swear to God, it was awful and it was smelly. So I drove a Bronco at the time. It was an 86 or 87 Bronco. And it stank my whole Bronco up, like from all the way from here to my mom's house. So it was about a 5 to 7 mile drive, but still, it was awful. The worst thing that could ever happen for a poop story. But I would much rather be the guy that blows it out in the bathroom all the time next to jerky jerk that can't get it. You know, I mean, maybe you should like freaking shove a baton down his dick hole or something like that. But I'd much rather be not the baton dick hole guy, but the guy that's like blowing out. Or I'd even rather be the guy that's taking a nap on the commode and just have to be able next to the guy that's blowing out than be the guy that just defecates his entire all of his bowels in all one movement right into his underwear and pants. And I wasn't even wearing Duluth things. I don't know if Duluth was around back then. And no, this video is not sponsored by Duluth.
No, but like having had that happen to me.
Unfortunate event.
Looking back, like in the situation, yeah, it is awful. There's like the only thing better would be to die, like in that exact moment. But looking back now, you know, it's super funny that it happened. Like
it is super funny.
Like I recommend everyone to do it at least once in their life.
Have you ever
as
had
an adult?
All the bowel movements at once?
What do you mean?
No, I wouldn't say not all bowel movements. I should rephrase that. Have you ever pooped, peed, and threw up at once, or pooped, came, and threw up? So you're coming, pooping, and throwing. Have you ever had that?
No, I have been real sick and diarrheaed into the commode, and the smell came up, made me nauseous, and I had to throw up. So I just got up real quick and threw up in the toilet and backsplashed bile diarrhea on my face. Does that count?
that's disgusting. Why don't you not just open your legs and then put your head in between your legs and throw up?
No, my throw up doesn't. It's like violent. It goes everywhere.
Oh, see, I've had that happen where I was really sick and I had diarrhea and I had to throw up, but I just opened my legs.
Threw up in between them?
Yes, threw up in between them. All over my dick and everything. So I had to wash my dick and everything. So luckily it's always by the shower. So I was like, you know what? I'm already naked. Almost naked. So I took off my underwear and just jumped in the shower, washed everything off. But yeah, there's no way I'm not going to be mid-poop and get up and throw up. Because what if like say you did that, you got up out the commode after you pooped or diarrheaed and you got to throw up and the exertion from the throw up pushed on your stomach, so you're like, ugh, and like blew out your back all over the wall. It's more mess to clean up than maybe missing the toilet and maybe just throwing up on your legs and a little bit on the floor and a little bit like drooping down the commode. I would not take that risk. That is a very, very sad risk to take. But another real quick thing I want to get into, so this is about our third episode. This is our third episode, and we discuss who we are and a couple of things we're going to talk about. It's been real, guys.
All right, until next time, follow us back on the Tomorrow Morning Show.
Yeah, and just real quick, we do want to give a shout out to Joey Souza. I think that's how you pronounce the name. If you hit us up on TTMS podcast on Instagram, or look up us up on Spotify and Google Podcasts. But Joey did a freaking fantastic, over-the-top job on our artwork. So look him up. Like he's tagged in our stuff online and in our story and stuff. But it's Joey Souza, man. He, like I said, did freaking phenomenal job on the bathtub artwork for tomorrow morning's show. Been real. Peace out.